Puppy 2 is here, everybody. We've been waiting on this for a very long time. Considering that we we got one puppy in the Puppy 1, that's it. Right when it ended. Barely did anything. That was a 2682 build. Quite a build there, I will say. That was Baltimore, San Francisco stack. Quite a beautiful build now that I'm looking at this, actually. Little weak at running back, but this team's actually insane. Did you ever see this team? This team could be insane.
Yeah, could be.
Lamar, Brock, McCaffrey, Cook. Just need one or two of the running backs to hit. Benson, White, Shipley, Hill, London, Godwin, Shakir, Downs, Tillman, Thielen, Slayton, Austin, Kittle, Andrews.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Pretty crazy. But let's get into this. Did they switch the UI? Like, it's different. They changed the UI completely. You notice that? A little sleeker, a little bit more appealing to the eyes. I think a little more minimalist.
Yes.
Not as much going on. Look, see. I like it.
Yeah, I do like it.
What do we get? The 6. Cool. One thing I've tried to think about is, like, I want to make a spreadsheet of all the teams we build. And kind of, like, make sure, like, I want to, like, count each position that we drafted in, how many times, you know?
Yeah.
So look at that variance. And then I want to keep track of the structure of the builds. So, like, 2682, 3573, like how many times we do each. Because the more you do like 3 quarterbacks or 3 tight ends or both, the higher your advance rates. But obviously, you know, have higher ceiling when you go 2 quarterbacks or 2 tight ends. It's always nice to advance, but it's also nice to have a higher ceiling. Just risk injury though. And then I also want to keep track of like all the different draft strategies too. So like, you know, hero RB and all that. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
But like if we get like, you know, wide receiver, blah, blah, blah. Keep track of that.
Yeah.
But we're at pick 6. Saquon, is he about to fall to us at pick 6?
I don't mind Saquon, Gibbs, Puka.
Yeah, like any of these guys. I think we have Barkley goes. We have 8% Gibbs. I'm cool with either Puka or Gibbs.
Rather have Gibbs.
I think one thing, I'm like pretty even on I'm on, you know, with the first round picks, you try to be kind of like even, like 9% on all the guys, just because that's how it should work out based on where you draft. Obviously, it's harder to get more of the like Jamar Chases because if you're not at the 1 pick, you're just never getting him.
Yeah, let's use.
He goes at 1 literally every time. Justin Jefferson will sometimes like slight him now for whatever reason. Like Saquon doesn't even go 1. Jamar Chase is like the bona fide 1, bro. It's been a huge. I mean, him and Barkley were switching early on, and then even Bijan overtook Barkley in ADP now. Like CD might overtake him here soon. CD's creeping up.
See that?
But I don't have any heavy. I'm probably like underweight. Brian Thomas. We'll write 8% for Amon Ra. We're on the clock already. Good God. Go AJ.
I like AJ. Yeah. AJ or Lad. Mine a little Lad.
We get a little value on AJ. A little 2-pick faller. This room is scooting around, brother. We're also in the middle, so I guess that makes it Let me get my playoff schedule thingy up. Rashi's been climbing the boards, bro. Like Tyreek's been climbing to the second round again, especially with Jonu gone. Achan's climbing to the top of the second round. Genti's been falling, I've noticed. CMC obviously is going earlier and earlier.
People ain't forgetting about that CMC value. Could win you your league.
Could also just lose your league again like last year.
Yeah.
All right, Philly plays. Who the fuck they play? They play Buffalo in Week 17. Detroit plays Minnesota. I knew that. We could just snag Josh Allen.
That could be a move.
Oh, I also grabbed Marv in that slow draft. He ended up coming back to us, so got Marvin McBride.
Yeah. Like
We're 30. Do you want to go Josh Allen? I love Brees Hall too. We could go Garrett Wilson. I don't have a ton of Garrett Wilson either.
let's send Garrett Wilson.
I haven't been drafting him a ton, but
So in the third round, I like it.
yeah, I mean the upside case is like DJ Moore. Is DJ Moore when Justin Fields was there? You know,
Yeah.
what was that 2023? 2 years ago, and DJ Moore was the wide receiver 9 in points per game, so pretty solid. Total points, he was wide receiver 6. So like, there's no one else there. Like, no, I like it.
He's gonna have to throw to someone. Quick
Yeah, he
pass.
he loves to just hone in on one guy, and Garrett Wilson could definitely be that. Especially with Garrett Wilson going as the wide receiver, like what? I don't even know. 20?
I'm confused why people are so low on Brees. I feel like Brees is gonna get a lot of dumps.
No, Brees is going. He's starting to climb too. Oh, he just fell there like a ton.
Hey, that's what he went into the.
The Jets play the Patriots too in Week 15. James Cook goes, so that's not going to help us. I'm cool with it. We need a receiver that has not a Week 9 bye week. What do you think?
Oh shit, we're up already. Holy. DK.
We'll grab
Got
some
three wide receiver
DK.
ones. Three wide receiver ones.
Not all wide receiver ones are built equally. People, I mean, like, I like the upside case with DK. I get why just because he hasn't been like the greatest the last few years, but he's also had a lot more competition.
Exactly. He was in
The last
wide
two
receiver room
years,
with JSN, Tyler Lockett, and him.
yeah, last 2 years been 3 receivers, and then 2 years before that it was him and Tyler Lockett. Now it's literally nobody, and we're already on the clock. Jesus.
I don't
England.
mind. We can always go Chuba, Kamara. I like me Kamara.
I find myself always taking running back in this range.
Or we can even send it and try and go with Travis Hunter.
Chuba goes, which is good. I have so much Chuba.
I love Ridley. I love Ridley.
I also like Long Dong Jawan.
Yeah, and Juwan too. Yeah. Especially if um
You want to go
I like
Jawan?
yeah, I like Juwan. That's dirty.
I mean, as our wide receiver 4 is
Yeah, that's crazy.
beautiful in my opinion. Him or Ridley there is really
I like
nice.
Ridley. Yeah, Ridley could be good.
Those are like my two favorite receivers in that area. I do like Waddle. If you, yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I mean, Waddle as a 4 ain't bad too, but I mean, especially since Jonnu left, I mean that's a lot of targets that they
it's
got rid of.
definitely gonna, go ahead to him and Achan and Tyreek again, but
Man just got to play a full game.
him and Tua is just like, brother, they can't stay on the field together. I think Jennings, at least going into the season, is like the bona fide one. Well, aside from Kittle, but
Yeah, they throw the ball. They throw the ball.
yeah, I mean they're gonna be good. All right, now we set ourselves up. We didn't get Jalen back. I just noticed that too. He went early as hell. I love me some Travion. He falls. Yep. Damn, Arby's flying off the board though. Could go Caleb if Travion goes.
Yeah, I want some Caleb Johnson.
One of these two, I'd say.
And we can look at the Aaron Rodgers late. Get that the pit stack with DK.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna be going
That's
three
an RB run.
QBs. We'll be going 3 QBs, so but Purdy's on the board for us. Fields is an option. The nice thing though is if we go Fields, like you don't really need 3 quarterbacks just because of the rushing upside.
Yeah, definitely safer though.
It is safer, but I play to win.
Play to win.
To be fair though, like I said, that one team that won was like what, a 4-7-5-2. That's so far, dude. Every team at the top had like some different structure. It was insane. So like, I mean, it really doesn't matter. It comes down to your team staying healthy for the most part. Like
Exactly.
no matter what you do, like variance is variance. Like right, like at the end of the day, it's pure luck. To be honest, like it doesn't matter what your strategy was. Like it's pure fucking luck with a little bit of strategy. But like there's so much human involvement and human error that like it's, what are you gonna do?
I just don't understand what makes you go that build.
I mean, brother, it's insane. I know.
He did have 4 like no rushing upside QBs, so I guess he just took a shot in the dark.
The 3 of them hit. Stafford was the only one that was kind of a bum last year. I mess with the CLV on Jacoby. I don't mind Jacoby falling. Laporta becomes an option because we have Laporta, Gibbs.
Aaron Jones.
If Jacoby falls, kind of like Jacoby.
I do like Jacoby too. Russ might cook.
Gino. I mean, do we rip Jacoby? Let's get the Let's get the COV on Jacoby. Honestly, if we went one more receiver, we could probably just go 6 receivers. Our receiver room's cooking.
We cooking. Loving it.
I think Vegas plays. They play New Orleans. No, who the hell they play? The Giants in week 17. It does just give us another out at quarterback too, like a late quarterback, which is nice. having the outs to late quarterbacks is good. A lot of teams have been drafting 3 quarterbacks though, so like we need to get one early here to make sure we just lock someone up, you know.
Yep.
We could maybe push Fields since we have Garrett Wilson. We could push him to 102. And not this pick go back around. Just push him to the next one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Someone may snag him, but it's a decent push in my opinion. Go just grab Purdy if not. For this pick though, what should we go? We got Hawk on the board. I do like me some Hawk. If he falls.
Here we go. Even an option for
Nope, he
McCarthy
doesn't
later.
falls. Downs goes Mason? B-Rob?
Ooh, Brian Robinson. I like Brian Robinson.
Or we could wrap it up with one last receiver and just be done. And I don't know if I like these receivers.
I don't know. That's what we got solid receivers. I think Brian Robinson's the move.
Even falling down boards, I don't know why. Like, it's got TD upside. Who's taking his spot? Austin Eckler?
Yeah, no.
Man, just gotta stay healthy.
Eckler's what, 30? Gonna be 31?
He's old.
Yeah, he's gonna be 31.
And he really wasn't like a factor last year anyway.
He got hurt. He had a concussion missed like 3 games.
Oh, that's his fault.
Yeah. Yep.
I need to go.
I'd say we go Fields. Fields or Purdy.
Yeah, whichever one.
I do love me Bo Nix, but I mean we got nothing.
Whichever one falls to us, we will take. I mean, you can always backstack Bo Nix with Evan Ingram and Mims, but it just makes more sense to go Fields. Purdy goes to who? Pearsall. Okay. He really wanted him. Okay, well the nice thing is these top 3 teams have quarterbacks, so if 4 and 5.
Well, you guys got Brees, didn't they?
No, Brees goes over here.
Yeah, it's over there.
Now we're in a pickle though. If we don't get Fields and Purdy's off,
I don't see why we don't get Fields. Then we can always.
Oh, trust me, this room's weird, brother. I mean, we can always stack Goff with Gibbs too. That's not like a dumb play.
I do like
Goff with Gibbs is always an option.
Yeah, I do like Bo Nix.
All right, well, we're gonna go Justin Fields.
Next.
Your booty smells. I really need to go get these potatoes out of my oven. I'm gonna book it. Hold on.
Hustle it up. Welcome. Probably should have queued someone other than Goff next, if so.
Oh, man, they're looking mighty fine.
Let me some potatoes.
All right, so now what we think?
Coming up, we can go.
I mean, we could just. We could tap. We could draft Drake May and get Douglas later, or Hunter Henry if we wanted to. Double tap quarterback here. What do you think?
No, we could always go Rodgers later. I like Rodgers.
Well, we need 3 quarterbacks.
Oh, no. Yeah, but we could always wait.
Dobbins then?
we don't need a double tap QB right now.
All right, we'll go Dobbins. I like that.
Yep. I don't understand, why is Herbert so low? It's crazy to me. Like, he's going after JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, the JJ McCarthy hype is just something I am not gonna, jump on this year. I don't think I have a lot of JJ. Obviously, if I take like Jefferson or somebody, like obviously, like I'll try to stack my best receiver with his quarterback, because if he's gonna pop off, then obviously the quarterback probably is doing something. But to be fair, we're about to be on the board. I'll finish my rant in a second. We do need tight end. I'm down to go Warren here.
I do like Tyler Warren. I mean, I was watching a bunch of stuff with him. I mean, he might have a
I mean, if Daniel Jones is the
solid-ass
quarterback
year.
for the year, he'll be good. Anthony Richardson is the quarterback. Everyone in Indianapolis is gonna be the worst pick in the NFL, like in fantasy football. Like, just how it works out. Anyway, I was saying, the one, I forget who I was watching, but like, you don't really need the top quarterback, like not the top quarterback, but you don't need to stack your best receiver with a quarterback, because there's so many games where the number one guy like Jefferson or Jace can go off without the quarterback doing anything. Like they could just be spamming Jefferson with 11 targets for 150 yards, but that's their whole stat line for the game. It's like the quarterback only threw to him, so it's like, alrighty. What do we need? We get another tight end. We could just tap Goddard since we have AJ Brown. Make that play. Or Likely. I like the upside of Likely as well. We don't really have a Baltimore edge.
Or I mean, we can always
Guerendo?
Yeah, that's what.
Nah, let's wait for a running back.
No, that's what I we could always. I kind of like Likely. He always has an impact, and then later on in the year, he might be able to. Like, if something happens to Andrews, I mean, he might.
There were rumors Andrews was gonna get traded to fucking Miami.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it could still happen. Dude, you really think they're that confident in Darren Waller? Darren Waller's 32 years old. Hasn't played football in a year and a half. And the last time he played, tore his ACL.
I was thinking, you can even go Jonnu. Get the triple stack with Rodgers.
We're gonna need to lock up Geno. I don't know if we can push. We'll see what happens, actually. We'll see if quarterbacks start falling. His ADP is right. Not this next pick, but the pick after, but I try to read the quarterback room. Picks 1 and 2 only have one quarterback. They have Burrow and Purdy. This team has 2, this team has 2, this team has 2. He goes Penix.
Interesting.
Let's see this side of the board. This guy only has one.
That dude has. Did that dude have?
This guy has Nix and Murray. He has and Hurts. This guy has Allen and Daniels. He's definitely not getting quarterback. McCarthy.
Yeah.
The thing is, we have nothing else to stack though. So should we just grab him?
That's what I'm saying.
It feels kind of gross just grabbing Geno here, but kind of might have to. Or we get blocked out at quarterback. We can wait though. What do you want to do?
I want to go with Jonnu.
I got him like 160 the other day. You want to get him here?
Snag him.
We have way too much Jonnu, so pick someone else.
I mean,
brother, I picked him.
Yes, sir.
Brother, we have like
I love
18%
it. Let her
Janu,
go.
and
Go,
he
go,
plays for the
go, go.
Steelers, dude. He's gonna be horrible.
Nah.
Fuck, dude, that guy's gonna go fucking Geno Smith. He picked Jack Besh, I guarantee it. Actually, no, he has 3 quarterbacks. No, we're good.
Nah, we're good.
That was my idea, though, as we go Besh.
That's why. That's why I'm not worried about these people to the right.
I don't know, brother. I've been in these rooms. I've been drafting. I'm like 40 deep here. These people are
He has
fucking
Dak and
crazy.
Stafford. He's the only one I'm really worried about is the Dak and Stafford.
This guy has Lamar. You might go Tyler Shuck. Can't take a Cleveland quarterback. That's just not viable. People can backstack too. Luckily, the best team doesn't have. Did we take 3 tight ends in a row? We did.
Nice.
My thing is, how many more points does Johnny score than fucking like Mike Gesicki though? On the Steelers. Or like Mason Taylor.
A lot.
You feel me?
I feel you. I feel that.
Damn, I really like Jalen Wright, but we need to get Geno Smith.
Way. Yup.
Alright, the wait paid off, but I feel like we could have made a better pick than Jonnu.
Nah.
3 tight ends does not feel good there. Especially Jonnu's ADP, like, it keeps falling. Like, he's in like the Kyle Pitts range now.
See, we would have missed him.
Hell, probably not, honestly. But I mean, we needed Geno at that pick anyway.
Yeah.
But like I said, like how many more points is Johnny gonna score than even like Jawan fucking Johnson? Jawan scored 100 points last year.
You never know, brother. You never know. Have faith in our Steelers. Aaron Rodgers loves his tight ends. He made Tyler Conklin relevant.
Tyler Conklin. Cock. Do we just snag Aaron Rodgers here now?
Yeah. Unless, yeah, might as well. Nothing like going 3 tight end, then 2 QB. That's the way to do
Could
it.
go Shipley. All right, we'll go.
Nah, we'll go Rodgers. Might as well lock that in.
We're too invested in the Steelers to not
Exactly,
have Aaron Rodgers right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we got to take that. All right, so now we just focus.
That is the nice part about
RB.
building such a balanced build at the top, though. Is like,
Yeah.
our receivers are
we
so
can-
strong. Now it's like upside picks, so like we really need to find guys that are gonna. We don't have any rook. Besides Caleb Johnson, we don't have any rook. We take Tyler Warren too.
Yeah.
All right, we need to correlate a little bit. Shipley if he falls, since we have AJ Brown.
Shipley, your favorite boy, Miles Sanders.
Ooh. Giddens is an option as well. We have Tyler Warren. If we want to go quarterback here or running back,
We can go Justice Hill.
do we want to go running back or should we push receiver right here?
Let me see the receivers.
Dante Thornton. We have Geno. We could double down with like Trey Tucker.
Yeah.
No, I got some ideas. Shipley or Giddens? Who do you want?
Yeah, I'd say Shipley.
All right, we'll snag Will Shipley. Now, so no more running backs. We need 2 receivers. Dante Thornton, but he goes drafted a lot. We could double up with Trey Tucker.
Go wrong with little Slayton. He always has some. He always has some.
Yeah, I have a
some
ton of Slayton already,
even
but not a bad guy to pick. We're trying to pick guys that aren't
even
like
risk.
drafted.
I liked Tutu, Coker,
I like me some Malik Washington.
Deontay Johnson.
No, I would not touch that. We have too many Steelers.
Mari Cooper, baby. Mike Will?
The consensus on him seems like he's not even gonna fucking play.
Really?
Yeah. We got Adonai because we have Warren if the pass game's good.
I like Dontavian Wicks too. Troy Franklin. This is second year? Troy Franklin, this is second year?
I like Dontavian. Third. No, second.
I think the first. Yeah, that's what he missed most of the first year.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna get boxed out. They just drafted a guy to replace him. Naylor.
Yeah, Jalen Naylor. I mean, these ones are just toss-ups.
These are make or break, brother. These win you your leagues. Dante Thornton goes. I do like Trey Tucker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
He had a decent year last year. He's a wide receiver too.
Yeah, with Geno, I mean, solid.
And then one of these three. Could maybe throw Naylor in there if we want.
Adonai Mitchell could be a GOAT.
I agree.
I kind of like him. He's my favorite.
He's really good at getting open and really bad at catching the ball.
Yeah.
Him and Dontavian Wicks both really, really good at being wide open. Really, really bad at actually doing what they're supposed to do.
You never know. Could turn to Devontae Adams.
True. I mean, Wicks is in his third. Is this his third year now? Adonai's only in his second, so like, still time. Still time for my boy. This might be my first share of Adonai Mitchell.
I like it. I like him.
I like Amador. Dude, I've drafted Amador more than Adonai Mitchell. I kind of like this guy's team. I'm not that high on. I don't really like Diggs this year.
Yeah.
All right, that's the team. 3-5-7-3. Fields, Geno, and Rodgers. Absolutely stacked at quarterback. Gibbs, Johnson, Robinson, Dobbins, Shipley. So we should have some good production at running back. Week 12 might be a doozy for the boys. But by that time, I think Caleb will be fully integrated in the offense. Yeah. And Gibbs should be cooking. And then, maybe Barkley's hurt that week. A.J. Brown, Gary Wilson, Metcalf, Jennings, Myers, Tucker, Adonai, more likely Smith. The 5 receivers are crushed. I mean, the nice thing too is like I had a few zeros on that team that I made the finals with. Like I had like fucking Brendan Rice on that team, dude. I don't think he played football.
I don't think so.
Actually, let's like look at. I had a few zeros on that team. CEH, by the way.
Yikes.
I had CH 0, Brendan Rice a 0, Brandon Cooks might as well have been a 0. Probably didn't actually hit my lineup ever. Because I hit on my top 5 guys, though. I hit on Jefferson, Adams, Worthy, McConkey, Sutton, and Bateman. So, like,
Mhm.
that didn't matter. Notice, too, this was a
Yep.
two quarterback build.
Yep.
My tight ends were cooking, brother. Johnny, Brock, and TJ.
Yep. That's tough.
But, I mean, I had 3 zeros on this team. So it doesn't really... Actually, does this... Can I see the board? No, I'd have to look here. Let's look at this board real quick. Pick 3.
I can't see it.
Here, I'll show you. You see it?
Oh, well, I gotta turn on my controller.
So this was the board.
Uh huh. Jefferson, Devontae, Henry.
Lamar in the 4th. Jacobs. It's crazy because you can see where like everybody took their players because like overlapping rosters.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. That's why I was confused. I was like,
Yeah, no,
all this Josh,
it is confusing. Yeah.
all this Josh Jacobs like
Why are there
right after
5
each
Lamar Jacksons?
other.
Worthy, McConkey, Bowers. Dude, what a smash, dude. Brock Bowers, my most drafted player, was such a smash last year. Him and Lamar,
Yeah, it's crazy.
my most drafted guys. Dude, I took Brandon Cooks in the 10th round, brother. And he was a 0.
Oof.
I mean, you ask me though, like, I mean, that's fine though.
Yeah.
Because my other 2 zeros were in the last 2 rounds. So, like, those don't
Yeah.
matter, like, that's whatever.
Yeah.
One of my other favorite picks right now is if I'm building a Dallas build, dude, like Jalen Tolbert. Like, I don't know why we
Jalen
just
Tolbert.
completely forget
Yeah.
about him. Like, just
Yeah.
because George Pickens is there, like, we're already drafting the 3rd receiver from like every team. Why, if we think Dak's gonna throw for 5,000 yards, why are we not putting Jalen Tolbert in that conversation? Like, and then he can produce decently well if CD and or Pickens get hurt. So I like him. I mean, for reference, we drafted Adonai Mitchell, the 4th receiver on the Colts. Like, I'd much rather have Tolbert. We just didn't have any Dallas players. All right, do you want to rip another one?
Sure.
One more John?
One more.
I'm kind of hungry. Let me get a plate of food.
I'll take out my dogs.
Wait, I need to switch back that view for you, huh? All right, 1 second, chat. Going to heat up some food. We will be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We're about to be in another puppy 2.
Yes, sir.
All right, chat. We are back in action. Mark, are you back?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you just get back?
Yep.
Let's get in here. We're finalizing our stuff for our Dynasty League. It seems to be some confusion going on. Also, I think Alfie is just a little bit slow on some things.
Yeah.
We get the 10 spot. Dude, I draft from the 10 spot more than any spot, I swear. I'm not even kidding. Wait till I do this spreadsheet. I've probably drafted here like 10 times this year. I've only done like 40 drafts. Theoretically, like variance wise, you should draft from every spot, like even, right?
You would think.
So like, you should be at 8% of each. I'm gonna be at like 25%, pick 10. Which I like the back half better, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's like the 1 year, 2 years ago when you could get CD and like AJ Brown stuff in the back half and just absolutely dunk on people. I was talking to Vargo. I still can't believe that team we had for Nats League.
Yeah, we were kind of
That was the most absurd team I've ever assembled in fantasy football.
Yeah, we put in work. We put in that work.
Brother, we had Bijan and Brees on the same team. With CD and Puka and Josh Allen.
Yeah. Well, Brees. I mean, Brees was
I figured he was a beast. We going to pick them.
I like Nico, but I feel like we go a lot of Nico.
I don't think I've taken Nico in a while just because I was taking so much Nico. We were at 10% Nico. Like, I'd be fine going Nico. I'm cool going B Thomas too.
Yeah, we'll go Nico. I think that's what we did last time. Last time we were 10. We went Brian Thomas instead.
If I'm gonna make a flag plan on anybody in the first round, I like making it on Nico Collins. Man just needs to stay healthy. He's a freak.
Yep. Too good. He's too good.
He's a freak. Houston plays the Chargers.
Huh?
We could go lab. Set up Houston week 15 or week 17. You wanna do that? We want
Yup.
H? Yeah, let's do it.
Yup.
Let's lock that in. I do love me some HM, but those two are like
might have
right.
a year. Might have another year. He was kind of slept on last
Could
year.
also
He
just
got
get hurt though. He's tiny.
Yeah. Kind of just lucked out being healthy last year.
Let's look. So like that's. I mean, every running back did, but that's one thing. Like, let's look at like.
It's just because he wasn't rushing the ball as much. He was just taking dump passes.
So like.
5'9", 188.
Yeah, and then same with Bucky. Like he's the same thing. I think Bucky's a little thicker.
Isn't Bucky 200?
5'10", not probably like 190, 192, 195. You know, they always be upping you, so drop that by 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Like realistically, like, do you want those guys to be in your workhorse? Not ideally.
Probably not. Probably not.
Like, I think it's more likely they get injured than not in a given year.
Yeah.
Just so happened. Well, Bucky started to have like he had some problems. He was playing through some shit, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm tripping, but I swear he was like battling some shit.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Another one too is James Cook.
Yeah.
It's just all those backs are so efficient. They don't even play like a ton of the snaps. They're just so well. Achan did last year, but James Cook was just so efficient last year. Scored a million tutties too. All right, we're about to be on the clock.
That's just because the worry for Josh Allen running the ball too, and they were doing like a 3 RB.
I saw like taking Ray Davis. Like imagine he started getting some tutties.
Yeah.
Plus he's good. McBride fell to 29 to the Brock team. We fell to 20. What a stupid start. That's a bully tight end is a horrible build.
Brock.
JSN won at 26. Ew. This draft's freaky.
Yeah.
Way different than the last one, huh?
A little bit.
I'm open for whatever here.
Alright. Ooh, I was gonna say maybe Josh Allen there. But,
Just punt running back. You just want to go like.
do we try and go Terry and then maybe get Jaden?
Damn. We'll definitely get Jaden.
If it,
Well, actually, Jaden's been pushed up.
I don't know. Yup. Fire me up.
They played Dallas week 17. Pretty good week 17 matchup for sure.
That's crazy. He goes before Hurts.
Hurts kind of sucked last year compared to everybody else.
He's playing hurt.
I
He's
know.
playing hurt, and then fucking Saquon. Yeah, he's kind of sucked as the.
Except for the one week that I bet that he was gonna go under on his rush yards and he ran for like 100. Alrighty. We need some running backs, buddy.
A little bit.
Alright. There's gonna be a 2 quarterback build. So probably go. We'll probably need like 6 running backs. Depending on what happens here. Kittle off at 38. God damn, boy. I like it. Oh, 2 of my most drafted players, McConkey and Nico. And Jaden, all on one team. Which is crazy because I have like no Terry McLaurin. I usually stack Jaden with like Debo or Brian Robinson or something.
Oh, yeah, you had to do those. Yeah.
Or just one off Jaden. Like you don't really need to have him stacked with anybody. He can pop off without any of them doing anything. Alright, we gotta be on the board, brother. Oh, Travis Hunter value is tough to ignore. For our 4th receiver, full punt running back, and just grab Travis Hunter.
Even
Kind of okay.
Jawan.
We kind of need a running back.
Yeah, I mean, we could even go Mixon, and then maybe go Shroud later.
Should we go
Go
Mixon?
Colin.
Yeah, we'll go Mixon at ADB.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, we got Nico. We got Mixon.
Like me some James Conner, Henderson.
We'll bet on Houston.
Take Joe Burrow, piss off that Jamar Chase, T. Higgins.
People do that. People do that all the time. I'm not even kidding, bro. It's fucking crazy. Henderson or Harvey?
Oof.
I like either.
Let's go Henderson.
I don't like Harvey's week 17 matchup. They play the Chiefs. Tough game. It could either be a crazy scoring game or just like all defense. Probably like all defense. Because I'm pretty sure, where is it at? It doesn't even matter where it's at because both of those places are cold as hell. The hell, Jaden Reed is 67. That's gross.
Yeah.
Isn't his ADP like 79, 80, 78? I just don't see how you look at Jaden Reed and what he did last year and think that he has like any chance of being the number one receiver. Man literally played 2 good weeks 1 and 2, and just like disappeared.
Yeah.
It was just like a gadget player. That's why I love Tucker Kraft.
Oh yeah. I just remember
Dude,
there were so many trade offers last year that I could have gotten rid of Jaden Reed, but I was like, never know, man.
and then he never
Pop
did it
off
again.
again. Never did it again.
Definitely better in best ball player, not a redraft player.
Yeah.
Could go Diggs. We have Travion.
Yeah, Drake May was showing some worth at the end of the year last year. They were kind of popping a little bit.
Or Tony P. What do you want? Do we go another receiver?
I'm down to shoot Diggs.
How would you shoot him? Only thing is, I don't know if we can invest that capital in Drake, man. We too much on a QB right now.
Yeah.
Could go Hawk. I'm cool with any of these guys, honestly.
Yeah. No, I like Hawkinson. Yeah. Yeah.
Give me some more Hawk.
Hmm.
Dude, that team's nuts. Genty, Achan, Allen, Metcalf, Hunter, Godwin, Jones, Abuka. Never mind, not as crazy as I thought. Still solid though.
What is?
This team, it's Genty, Achan, Allen, Metcalf, Hunter, Godwin, Aaron Jones, Abuka.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a solid start. What happened? Let's see what happened with Brock Bowers. Trey McBride start. DJ Moore, Jalen Hurts. So he goes unstack Jalen Hurts. After he takes 2 tight ends, yeah, that man's gonna fall behind into the sewer. He has DJ Moore and CD Lamb and Ricky Pierce, so I don't know. Bo Nix.
Diggs.
Bo Nix. Are you Meat Rocket 8?
Yep.
Are you really?
So they.
Who's
No,
who's Meat Rocket 8? Is that Brennan?
that ain't me. Probably, I'd assume. I don't even know if did I join the thing.
No. Cody and Meat
I
Rocket
tried.
8.
I
Did you accept the invite?
I thought I did. Continue.
We're on the clock. We're about to be on the
Invite.
clock, by the way.
You wanna go? I don't mind Tyrone Tracy.
Hey, Tyrone. I like me some Tyrone. Giants play the Raiders in a dome. In a dome? I don't mind Tyrone.
Don't.
What did I do the other day? I did Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason on the same team the other day.
You did what?
Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason together.
Yeah, hey, why not?
6 RB build. Burden? I don't have a lot of burden. Mess around with it.
Eh.
I mean, we need something. Okay, we're going Najee. We have McConkey, we're going Najee.
Works for me.
Not bad. Sets up Najee, McConkey, the Houston build, and then we could always take Stroud.
Yep.
Stroud or Herbert and be like done.
Yeah.
I'm not taking Drake May. You used to take him way too early. He already went. He actually went before us. He went at 110. Didn't even notice that. That's not even worth doing. I just think with the investment we have in the Chargers and the Texans, with 2 players each, we should probably roll with their quarterback. Maybe.
I mean, I love Herbert with how late he goes.
Oh, so do I. I mean, I like Stroud too, with how good his fucking rookie year was, and just because he had this sophomore slump, like.
That happens when your entire receiver core gets blown up.
Gets blown up, and your offensive line's horrible. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
2 guys tear their ACL, and the other guy pulls his hamstring. That's nothing you could do. Herbert off the board. Who the hell even? Who does he have? Bears. Marion Hampton. Do we take Stroud at 130? If he makes it there, good God. There's about to be a huge run on quarterback. Every time, bro. Like these quarterbacks all just go do 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 do.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't Drake May still there?
Nah, he went. Dude, he went before us the previous round.
I see it. I didn't see him. Yeah, I might have to.
Technically, could push it.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, let's just get him. There's not anybody on here that would be like, yeah. Oh, I wish I would have got him instead of Stroud.
Marvin Mims. Wish I would have gotten Marvin Mims.
Well, here's the thing: we probably are gonna have to take Marvin Mims because we need a receiver, unless we reach on QJ.
Yeah, that would have been nicer if we.
I like Mims. I like some big play upside with Mims.
Yeah,
that doesn't feel bad. As our 5th, someone that can score a 99-yarder. One of the few guys that can do that. So, plus, he gets some kind of like punt return or something. Bang.
Some return, some special teams action.
He's a gadget boy, dude.
Yep.
I'll take him after ADP. I won't pay up for Marvin Mims. Hell no. But like I said, he's a guy that can rip a 90-yarder any second. Not many guys can do that. Him and Nico are the only 2 on our team. Terry could do it. I don't know, actually. He's getting old. All right, we're done at quarterback. Running back, we're chilling. We need receivers. Are we chilling at running back, though? Not really. We'll see what the board gives us. So we're set up for The Houston LA game, we have 5 players there. We have Stroud, Mixon, Collins, Najee, and McConkey. We have the Daniel stack with McLaurin. We have no Dallas players. So like I said, we could go like Tolbert last round if we wanted to set something up for week 17. I don't think Jaden Blue will make it to us, but that's always an option. The boy Miles Sanders is always an option.
Oh,
Dude, you know what they did? Are you looking at the screen right now? You know how you
Yeah.
used to have to like flip through ADP when you put them in queue? Look what they did.
Yeah.
Bang.
Oh, hell yeah. I like that.
Um, I'm pretty. I feel good about Hawk as like, and we get 2 late tight ends too. Like, I feel pretty solid there.
Yep.
We could go Eckler to
Go
stack.
Eckler. Even go Algier.
I don't think Algier really plays to this team right now.
But yeah, I like Eckler with the stack, especially the receiving upside he has. I like that.
Really need to.
Now we could go Eckler and then we could worry about receiver.
Well, we'll see what actually happens here.
Nothing else is really catching my eye.
No, it's actually pretty gross around here.
Yeah.
I do love me some
Yup.
Jalen Wright, but I do love me the young buck and Jalen Wright. What do we do here though? This is kind of gross.
Now Pitts.
No. I like Brenton Strange or Hunter Henry. We bet on New England. That's too much New
Yeah,
England.
that's true.
That's too much New England.
That's a lot. That's a lot, especially without Drake May. Brendan Strange.
Different buys.
No more Ingram.
I feel strong there. All right, we need.
So I feel like we're stable all around. QB stable. RB's pretty decent.
Okay, we need some upside plays here. Tolbert's one of our upside throws. Really, now we don't have to look at ADP. We can just start drafting whoever we want.
Yeah.
Anything past like 150 is literally just dart throwing. Like, do we really think Roshan's scoring more than fucking like Nick Chubb? That's all contingent on the people ahead of them. So
We can even go Ertz if needed be. There's nothing else catching our eye. Keep the Washington stacks.
we could just throw something really late. I guess we could have set something up.
Noah Gray if Kelsey gets hurt.
Let's think like Denver plays Kansas City, so like if we go one more running back, we can go Rashard Smith. We go. Oh, like you said, we could also do the. I like the no grade bid. He even had a good year last year. Like he had 93 points. Like not a bad year for him, you know. We could just Uber stack the Texans. I'm like opposed to Noel. Are you? Hello, brother. Brother, no. We've lost a man. Well, we definitely need Jalen Noel. We're not cooked on week 12 buys. Absolutely tremendously cooked on week 12 bye week. We're gonna go Brashard Smith for week 17, Marvin Mims. We set these guys up for our last two picks. We're cooked on week 12 by week at receiver. Our week 12 actually is cooked in general. We're gonna get
Yeah, Jesus, the hell.
Mims, McLaurin, McConkey, cooked.
Week 6 and week 12.
Eckler, Najee, Jaden, all week 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players.
Tight ends, both tight ends.
Oh no, they have different
buys.
That's
an 8. That's
yeah.
I thought those were both 6.
Get your ass checked, boy. I went Jalen Noel to double stack for Stroud. Not a bad play there. If we can survive week 12 unscathed, I went for Brashard Smith too. I think I told you to stack with.
Yeah.
So now we go Tolbert and hopefully Noah Gray sets up that Dallas-Washington game for us, sets up the Kansas City-Denver game for us. And honestly, overall, unless we get sniped, I feel pretty good about this team. Except for week 12. Like,
sometimes it'd be like that.
If we have to pivot, I don't actually even have a backup plan, so. At receiver, we're just going to need someone that'll catch the football in week 12. Oh, brother. Do you think we go Noah Gray first or Jalen Tolbert? Who has a higher chance of getting sniped? Probably neither, if you ask me.
I don't really think anyone's snagging Noah Gray.
This guy only has George Kittle as his tight end, so. Nah, it's probably the Patrick Mahomes team you'd have to worry about, and they're not going to take him. They have Ertz, Pitts, and Kincaid.
Yeah.
Aaron Williams, Tony Pollard, Algier, Dowdle, Javonte Shipley. Quite the RB room. Tolbert first.
Yep. Sneaking in a little Noah Gray. Sheesh.
I've done it before. I've already done it this year.
Hell yeah.
I've done it this year, brother.
Love it.
2673 build with tons of correlation all around. I don't even have to go over it. This team is just loaded with. I think every player plays a role here besides like Tyrone. And I guess Hawk. They play Detroit and Jacksonville. They play Indy, but they play Denver in week 16. Minnesota plays the Giants and Dallas 15-16. So never mind. This team's correlated through and through. Actually, this is one of my favorite teams.
I like it. Fire.
2673, Daniel Stroud, Mixon, Henderson, Tracy Harris, Eckler, Smith, Collins, McConkey, McLaurin, Diggs. Mims, Noel, Tolbert, Hawkinson, Strange, and Noah Gray. Super balanced.
Yeah, very balanced.
Again,
all around.
where we kind of just go receiver, 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 quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end, running back. So like just building out the room there. Man, that feels good. Let's name these drafts real quick before we hop off of here. Quite the run there. Now that's the puppy 1. Where's the puppy 2? What are 2s? Make sure you accept my damn sleeper invite, dude.
I did. I already joined that ish.
Oh shit. Okay, we got MN. What's the date? 7/8? 9.
9th. It's a 9th.
Who we do? Wash, Houston, 2, 6, 7, 3. Bangers.
Yup.
Oh, save that. The other one we did, 3. M79. Who do we have? The Jets. Vegas.
Steelers.
What were we on in this build? This build, we were just out of control. 3-5-7-3. I didn't mind that team though. Like I feel like everything fell into place.
Solid. That's what I'm saying. It was solid. Kind of fire. Our receivers are fucking dope.
I feel like our receivers on this team are pretty dope.
Yeah. All right, brother. I gotta go. Jamie just got home.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you. Peace.
Doses.
All right, chat. We're gonna wrap up the stream. Hour 20 deep. Got 2 puppy 2s in. Definitely gonna look to get honestly as many as we can before it fills. 225,000 total entrants. I didn't go over the structure, but it's 2 out of 12 in the first. You know who you draft with in your first pod, then 1 of 10, 1 of 10, and 375 seat final. So definitely a harder one to advance in. You got to come in first in weeks 15 and 16 to reach the final. So got to run pretty pure. But 100K to first, pretty flat payout structure at the top. But yeah, 150 entry max too. So I'd say we try to get like 20 entries into this. So about $100 worth would be like my goal there, like budget wise. So that'll be pretty fun. We're gonna keep ripping these throughout the upcoming weeks. This is already filled 5% and it just dropped a few hours ago. If you guys want to draft the puppy or any of these other contests on Underdog, link in the description, code TEMPTATION. That's TEMPTATIIUN. You'll get a deposit match on your first deposit up to $1,000. I think it's still running, and you'll get to play any of these games that you want. A bunch of different things out there, and you can also just do basic like 12-person leagues, no tournaments if you want down here. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe on YouTube. Be much appreciated for us over here at the Spittas. Again, long form content will be coming this weekend actually when I have more time. Just started a full-time job, so I'm gonna try and do some long form on the side here and there and up until the season. Then remember, once August starts, we'll be trying to draft every day for the month of August into the season. Even when I'm on vacation. I don't know how we'll stream on vacation, but we'll figure that out. Drop a comment down below too. Any questions you guys may have, we'll be happy to answer to the best of our ability, give you our opinions. Remember, we are a Fast Puppy finalist over here. Came in 139th place. So we are certified to speak on this. I have no idea what I'm saying. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming out, and we'll catch you